Hello guys, welcome back and welcome if you're new. My name is Sophie and today we're going to be watching Lucifer Season 1 Episode 11. This episode is titled Saint Lucifer. So without further ado, let's dive into this reaction. No, I thought you didn't touch her.
Please tell me. We didn't.
But how are you gonna explain underwear taken off if you didn't? Unless they're just for display.
Oh, detective, it was extraordinary. The heat, the gymnastics. I mean, you had moves that made even the devil blush.
What happened last night? Don't tell me. I'd rather not know.
What, that we didn't do the nasty?
Okay.
Nope. I turned you down cold.
You.
I turned you down cold.
Why am I naked?
Exactly.
You don't remember the part where you passed out, woke up again, shouted at me, "It's too hot in this five-star hole," I believe it was. Then tore your clothes off and proceeded to hog the bed. And out of character for me too. The whole
To not
wanting to have
yeah.
sex with you thing. Well, here's the strange part. This gave me quite a rush. Can't explain it. I've been thinking about it all night.
Well, even the devil understands consent. He didn't even kiss her. Ah.
You can't be mad at me forever.
Yeah, Lucifer,
Oh, but I
exactly.
can. It's one of the luxuries of being the devil.
Oh my god. Poor Maze.
Detective! I believe you left these after our sleepover last night. What's the hole at the back for?
Not mine. Those are not mine. This is the Dunlear Foundation. They help the homeless and the underprivileged.
So, who's the dashing corpse?
Tim Dunlear himself. Notorious playboy. He was into drugs, gambling, women.
My typical Wednesday.
Typical Wednesday.
Oh, bad boy turned good. It's interesting. Did Mr. Dunlear ever speak of a certain philanthropic high after one of his selfless acts? You know, for example, say, when he chose not to sleep with a drunken woman.
Poor Chloe. She has to put up with Lucifer's shenanigans every time. I love how he somehow manages to make every case about him.
What? I just feel quite connected to him.
Yeah. Like usual.
Bad boy with a heart of gold. I am everything like Tim. May as well be solving my own murder.
Only you could turn a tragic death into an excuse to talk about you.
Exactly.
Well, who else would I talk about?
I love how he's so self-centered, man. I mean, if you're the devil, of course you'll be self-centered.
As much as I hate Lucifer, I'm not gonna let you kill him. Oh, I'm not gonna do anything. No. Oh. But you know who would want him dead? Someone who's jealous. Someone who hates the fact that he's clearly got a thing for his ex-wife.
Shit. This is all because of Amenadiel, by the way.
What kind of person would do something like this?
Well, how much time do you have?
Tim would be devastated to know we've got to cancel the fundraising gala.
He was in Twilight.
Well, I just happen to own the preeminent party venue in Los Angeles. You can hold your benefit at my club.
Tim always said tragedy brings sorrow, but also true good.
Oh.
What is with you today?
It was rather benevolent of me offering up Lux, don't you think?
Well, one good deed doesn't make you a saint.
Well, last I counted, it was 2 good deeds. But I'm not feeling the same rush as before. Perhaps I'm going to have to up my game.
Whatever you say, Saint Lucifer.
Suits me, don't you think?
So we call him from now on Saint Lucifer. Yeah.
Good deeds do bring an amount of personal satisfaction to those who engage in them.
No, but I mean, it's like a literal rush, a high.
You like the way being good makes you feel. But true good needs to come from a place of selflessness, authenticity.
I authentically want people to applaud the real me. The devil gets a terrible rap. I also know what it's like to be without a home. My father kicked me out. It's very traumatic. But Much like Tim Dunlear, I'd like to do whatever it takes to help you. So here, the shirt.
What is he doing?
And as you can see, the devil does indeed wear Prada.
The devil does indeed wear Prada. Oh my god. Okay, that's my favorite line so far. No, he's not doing it. Yeah, poor Chloe. She just used to Lucifer stripping wherever they go. I mean,
Another good deed, but still no rush like before. Am I doing this wrong?
In so many ways.
I thought this was a robbery.
No, turns out your husband was dead before our homeless thespian pilfered his valuables.
My client is grieving. If you have any questions, you talk to me.
All right. Can you establish Vanessa's whereabouts at the time of Tim's death?
Are you accusing my client of murder?
No, but 1/4 of murders are committed by family members.
Yes, and half by acquaintances.
I want you to tell me more about Tim and his relationship with Vanessa. What was it like?
Great.
she
When they cameras
expects the
went off.
wife.
And when they were off?
What better way to get intel on a murder than a gaggle of high society frenemies?
Oh, wow.
You are a good man.
Yeah, not quite the rush I was looking for, but when in Rome.
Ouch.
Yes, what's all that Botox? I'm surprised she can chew at all. These women are lonely and unappreciated. If I give them what they want, they'll give us what we want. Hello, ladies. In honor of our fallen hero, I now give you a gift in return. Me. I'm happy as I can be. I've learned to love and to live. Devil may care.
I love his voice.
Stop it! Stop! What is wrong with you? Why are you enjoying yourselves? Tim is dead.
Oh. Sorry.
Shame on all of you. Tim and I were in love.
Oh. Right, so Tim was cheating on his wife with a man. I did not see that coming. The devil usually has impeccable gaydar.
What about Vanessa? Did she know?
They, they had an arrangement. Tim wanted it kept secret, and Vanessa agreed. She needed the Tim Dunlear brand.
One thing I know about kimchi fried rice is that heat really kicks things up a notch.
I love kimchi fried rice, man. Ugh.
You know what happens when you die? If you've lived a life like I did, you go to hell. In my case, it was for a couple of seconds. Down there, though, it was years.
I do need help. Never to go back. So I made a deal. And all I gotta do is put a bullet in Lucifer.
I have reason to believe that your client knows more than she's letting on about her husband's death.
Vanessa Dunlear's entire world has fallen apart. But what kind of person targets a grieving woman?
A very rich, grieving woman who stands to inherit her husband's estate.
Every cent that Tim had goes back into that foundation.
Will Fleming wants to scare me off? Bring it on. Question is whether he's protecting himself or Vanessa.
Or maybe they're just good people. Even if Vanessa is guilty, this is a woman who's denied herself carbs since the 90s and stayed married to a gay man. If she doesn't want to talk, she won't. Tim Dunlear may be dead, but his legacy lives on, and right now, he needs to go change into his tux. It's about the greater good, detective.
The greater good would be parking your ego and helping catch the bad guy. The old Lucifer would have known that. I miss him, by the way. At least he had my back.
Oh, Lucifer, you're doing this all wrong.
Look, don't blame me for your problems, all right? It's not my fault that you betrayed your boss.
My problems are your problems, which would be the only thing that you and I have in common.
And so you came here because...
Says the angel sitting here eating a medium rare steak.
By himself.
My definition of excitement is fun, danger, sex, spontaneity. You are none of those things.
You know that story about Lucifer and the goat?
No. That was you.
That was me.
He hates the goat thing.
I know!
I'm not following.
Figure out where it came from.
We do charity work in Port-au-Prince. We raised money to buy land to build a school.
Maybe that's what the text of the barren field was.
That photo was from a few days ago. The school would be almost finished by now.
Unless the money the foundation raised went somewhere else.
His wife? You look gorgeous.
I looked into a school that was supposed to be built with the foundation's money in Port-au-Prince. It doesn't exist. I think the money went elsewhere. After all, Vanessa had a hell of an expensive lifestyle to keep up after her husband left the NBA. Here, I think Tim Dunlear looked into these financials and figured it out. So he flew to Port-au-Prince to see for himself, and when he realized where the money went, he confronted Vanessa, and she killed him.
Oh. You did it then.
Detective, that you? Hope you come to your senses.
It depends on who you ask, Mr. Morningstar.
So anyone can get to a place like that, Lucifer? Don't you have security or something?
Detective Malcolm Graham.
Oh, yes, of course. The infamous Malcolm. Tough times.
Lucifer, are you not threatened? That bullet can kill you.
I should also mention that if you pull that trigger, it's a one-way ticket to eternal damnation.
Hell? Oh, I'm not going to hell. See, I made a deal with an angel.
Does Amenadiel have the power to do that? That's the thing. He did it once. He brought him back to life. But if he dies permanently, does Amenadiel have the power to make him avoid hell?
It's funny how things seem so much clearer in the dark.
Is that all you got?
Oh my god! Dude!
Interesting.
Yeah.
Most people wet themselves when they see my nastier side.
Well, most people haven't been to hell and back.
Oh, yeah.
You're not immortal anymore. If I pull this trigger, it's bye-bye, devil.
Right, and what do you get in return, Malcolm?
Well, your brother doesn't kill me. Stay out of hell. Live out my life.
And when you die eventually... Eventually.
You've been duped, Malcolm. Angels can't take a mortal life. It's Dad's rules. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Angels can't kill humans.
What happens when you do die? Because you will.
Duh!
Eventually, you'll go back to hell, Malcolm. There's nothing that my brother can do to prevent that.
Exactly!
What's that?
This?
Yeah, I always wondered.
This is my Pentecostal coin. I was going to use it to get back to hell eventually. I suppose you could use it to get out of hell too.
I love how Lucifer's trying to, talk Malcolm out of killing him, I love how he's able to protect himself this way. By smoothly offering him another alternative, He got nothing against Lucifer, so... But honestly, Amenadiel sucks at making plans. Evil plans. Don't tell me that's Maze with Amenadiel. It is! Oh my god!
I think we'll all deserve a vacation after tonight. A chance to mourn Tim properly. I fly out tomorrow.
One of those Swiss med spas that masquerades as a resort.
No, I own a small ranch outside of Buenos Aires.
Lovely.
Oh yeah.
You did kill your husband, didn't you? How about we go downstairs, see this night through, and then... Oh, bloody hell!
No. Those shots are deadly.
Lucifer!
I didn't expect that to happen. Wait, he's so immortal? Maybe, okay, he can bleed and can get hurt and feel pain, but when it comes to life and death situation, he's immortal? Oh, Dan! Like, the moment he was able to escape, he rushed to warn Lucifer. He's a good man.
Like you can stop Malcolm, he's planning to shoot you.
Malcolm? No, this wasn't him. You look terrible, by the way. Rough day at the office.
Yeah.
So Dan's not gonna ask about the bullet holes in his shirt. There's not even blood.
True, if you like. Who says the devil can't be charitable?
He was going to say a few words, but unfortunately, he's been...
Right on time. Right, we're all here to honor Tim Dunlear's legacy. And what better way to do that than to reveal his killer?
You have no proof?
Actually, we do.
We have proof of the embezzlement, and that's enough for probable cause.
Vanessa.
I earned that money. That money should go to me, not those kids. Tim was going to ruin everything.
Thank you.
You're welcome. There it is again.
The rush? Yes, Lucifer. He's starting to figure things out. How to be a good man, a good human.
We're talking again?
Oh, well. Life's too short to hold grudges. Doesn't mean all is forgiven, mind. I mean, you'd have to do something pretty extraordinary to wipe this slate clean.
I had sex with your brother.
Does that count?
I was his inside woman, and now I'm yours.
Oh.
Yes, well, I suppose that could come in handy. Especially since he just tried to kill me.
What? But I don't understand. How could you still be alive?
Well, that is the question, isn't it, Maze? Why is it that sometimes I'm immortal, and other times I'm all too human?
You can't even get hurt by blood. Chloe. At first I thought, oh, he can get hurt, he can bleed, but he can't die. Okay, that doesn't make sense when I say it out loud, because he can bleed to death. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think it's Chloe. If he's close to Chloe, he's vulnerable.
I need to go and test a theory.
Chloe? Oh my god, the fact that the devil is literally physically vulnerable when he's close to her? Oh my god. Oh, that smile she had.
Yeah,
oh!
Who? St. Lucifer or the devil?
Yes, rest assured, St. Lucifer's retired.
Really? Because I just got a text from Kyle saying that someone gave money to Emmett Toussaint's scholarship fund. Enough for a full ride.
Well, good for Emmett. Glad it worked out.
Lucifer!
I've been thinking a lot about the other night.
Now she's looking at him in a different light since he didn't touch her when she, literally throw herself at him. Yeah. It's bound to make a woman feel, some type of way.
And I think us, our thing, maybe it goes beyond
So there's a
just
thing.
work or sex.
Yeah, okay.
I can let my guard down with you. I don't do that with anyone else. You make me vulnerable.
You had the same effect on him, girl. Both physically and emotionally, just saying. Aww.
Detective,
Bleeding? He's
if it's any
bleeding?
consolation to your
bleeding?
pride. Appears you make me vulnerable too.
Oh, I love them! I mean, he's meaning it physically, but it's both it's both physically and emotionally. Yeah, oh my god. But I'm not sure if this is a good thing or not. I mean, if someone attacks him or tries to hurt him when he's with Chloe, yeah, he could actually die. Oh my god. But this is so beautiful, man. Their relationship feels real, It's real and unfiltered and beautiful. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my reaction and see you in the next video.